Well, our next session this afternoon, I think, is going to be a really interesting one today. We've got some excellent advice on why stakeholder engagement is so important. I think in our business environment today, with so many different levels of stakeholders involved, we need to understand how we can really foster business resilience and integration today. Asma Al-Ataibi is the procurement manager from the PIF portfolio, and she joins us with a special presentation this afternoon with some expert advice on how to manage stakeholders and ensure that we can be a catalyst for change and success and avoid being a showstopper. Let's make her welcome.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. It's already half day. I would like to welcome everyone today. I'm very delighted to be here speaking to the champion of procurement and supply chain. To everyone who may know me, my name is Asma Al-Ataibi. I have 10 years experience in procurement in particular. I have diversity in my experience working in the construction, utilities, petrochemicals, consulting firm, and I'm currently assigned to a procurement manager for one of PIF portfolios. Starting with this quote, I will give you one moment, read it, and you may relate it to your business and where you want to position your function among the structure of the organization. When you have your obvious goal, it's better to adjust your action to achieve your goal and not to adjust your goal, okay? So coming from procurement transformation background, I see it's very important to adjust our way to transition our position in the organization. It's better than to have multiple actions at the same time with the same action toward one goal. We have to adjust ourselves to multiple actions to achieve this goal. So mainly I will speak when the procurement comes as a showstopper in any organization. I believe some of you have heard of this word in one of the tough meetings that you have with your internal stakeholders. Actually, it's a funny story behind it. As when I chose this topic, I had that meeting with one of my end users, and he was saying, I was the only one in the department as a procurement, and he was saying, since the procurement joined, became our showstopper. We can't fulfill our business. So, before blaming anyone or just picking the weakness, I was thinking, maybe we have to clean our house first, then we could promote ourselves. Ahmed Blouch, I think he's here. We were discussing this yesterday, and he was telling me, Asma, it's better to wear sometimes the marketing hat, not the procurement hat. So we have to promote ourselves among the organization. Okay, so being a showstopper is a very critical factor that may not necessarily to fail any project or any demand to the organization. It will fail us to achieve our goal to position ourselves as a strategic partner instead of just support services. Common example of procurement as a showstopper. It's a long list. I picked the quick win. Okay, so while I was assessing the department, I was thinking maybe our process is just coming from startup again. It's still manual, outdated, not fitting the business. We have to adjust our policy and procedure and business to suit our client demand or needs. Also, the communication, the role and the responsibility not shared in early stage with our end user, our internal stakeholders. Also, the technology. Technology is not about only the ERP. It's way beyond this. I think we are very grateful that we are living in this revolution area where AI is saving lives. We can use this also as a power to increase our communication internally. Okay, the impact of procurement being a showstopper. Delay project timeline, so your end user will use their weapon, or we will go with single source, bid waiver, we will have this executes. By time, they will limit your access or your position from strategic to just admin work. Reputation, negative impact as well, cost change. So you will lose even your external supplier, external stakeholder. Also, maybe it might lead to legal compliance and risk. Okay, how to overcome this procurement being a showstopper? Why would we do this? So procurement in any organization, especially for a production organization, it should be positioned as a strategic partner, more than it's as just a support function or admin. We have to build our trust. We have to be transparent with our internal stakeholder. We have to build a good reputation, promote what we can do, how we can help, and the way of doing it to serve their project, their needs, their demand, understand our stakeholder. What are they? We have to open line of communication. We have to evaluate our policy procedures frequently. When I joined the organization I'm working for, established 2022, and we are 2024, and since then, no one changed any policy or procedure. We are working on that, but that's what caused our conflict internally with our stakeholders. Also, streamlining procurement process as well is very important, and utilizing the technology. How this work? Embracing technology as well, automation 100%. Most of the organization and leading organization are automating their process, procedure 100%. Continue, evaluate, and survey. So it's good to hear from our stakeholder. It's our weakness, our strength, how could we improve to serve their demands and needs. This is just a good example charter that I use internally from the beginning of any project, assigning role and responsibility, identifying the name when we need them, and this should be shared earlier stage of any project to our stakeholders. And also, we do have developing now the AI, which is like a chatbot. We have in internal, for our internal portal, we have a chatbot. It's like a customer care. I see procurement as a customer care oriented. So we have our chatbot, an end user could chat with this solution and put the RFP number, project name, and they will transfer it to the assigned person. So this is also one of the solutions. So thank you for listening today, and